How are we, lads? Welcome back to the YouTube channel. My name is Nick from Australia, and welcome to the NRL semi-finals tips and predictions, week 2 of the NRL final series. It's going to be huge, man. Some big games this weekend. Obviously, sudden death now for everyone. If you lose, you're out. If you win, you advance to the preliminary finals. But big round ahead. Before I go any further, I want to say hello to the live chat. G'day to Jason Reader. G'day to Will. G'day to Michael Driver. G'day to Luke, Melbourne Storm fan. Hello to River. Dearden is him. We've got everyone tuning in. I hope everybody is doing good, man. Hope everyone is doing good. Obviously, last round was outstanding. We saw week 1 of the finals. We saw how good that was. Let's see if the second round of the finals, the semi-finals, if they can live up to the hype, man. We're going to be good, man. Really looking forward to it. But just quickly, before we go any further, guys, do not forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to do all that. Really appreciate it. Appreciate you all for tuning in, as always. All right, we might as well begin. And we start off with Friday night football, and we have the semi-final down there in Canberra between the Raiders and the Sharks. This game, hang on, let me completely rephrase that. This game is Saturday night, guys. My apologies. They fucked up the schedule. It's all over the place. So, Saturday night, we have the semi-final between the Raiders and the Sharks. This game is at 7:50 p.m. at GIO Stadium in Canberra. I have no doubt that this game will be a sellout. Now, the betting odds suggest the Raiders are the favourites at $1.50, and the Sharks, they are at $2.50. So, a decent price there for the Sharks. Now, looking at the team list for the Raiders, no changes from last week's loss to the Broncos. Pretty much the same team from last week. I did hear a whisper that Matty Nicholson could be a late inclusion, but he should be right to play. Everyone else for the Raiders should be right to play. As for the Sharks, pretty much the same team that beat the Roosters last week in the elimination final. Briton Okora, though, on the bench once again. I don't know why the Sharks don't just start Briton Okora. We know how much of a threat he is, so I find it a bit strange that he's coming off the bench once again. But Teague Wilton, Billy Burns, the back row once again. Jesse Colquhoun will start at lock, and big Tommy Hazelton in the reserves. He could be a laid in as well. Look, Saturday night, down there in Canberra, sudden death. It's a big game. And what I want to say quickly before I give you guys my prediction is there is a lot of pressure on the Raiders here. There is a lot of expectation on the Raiders. They did finish first. They did finish as the minor premiers. If they lose this game, it will go down as one of the biggest disappointments. You can accept losing in finals if you come first, but if you go out in straight sets in Canberra back-to-back, that would be really poor. So for the first time in a couple of years, there's no pressure on the Sharks for this game. There really isn't. No one's talking about Nico Hines' pressure. No one's talking about the Sharks in big games. It's all about the Raiders this week. So the pressure is on the Raiders, and they need to win. And I'm going to say the Raiders will win. I genuinely believe Cronulla are a big chance here. I think they can win. They have the team and they have the game plan. They definitely have the defense to win this match. But I just think the Raiders would have learned a lot of tough lessons from that loss against the Broncos. A game they should have won, but they didn't. So I think Canberra will learn their lessons and they will bounce back and they will beat the Sharks in the semi-final on Saturday night. So I'm going to say Raiders to win by 8 points. I think it's going to be a really good game. I'm going to go the Raiders by 8, guys. I'm going to go with a scoreline of 26 points to 18 in favor of the Raiders. And for the first try scorer, always hard to pick a first try in these games, man. Semi-finals, anyone can score first, but I'm going to go with Ethan Strange. I think he can score the first try of the game, and I'm going to say he will. So Ethan Strange to score first. Raiders by 8, 26 points to 18. Should be a cracking semi-final on Saturday night. Now we move on to Sunday. And we have another big game, another semi-final. Sunday afternoon, 4 o'clock from Accor Stadium at Homebush. It is the Canterbury Bankstown Bulldogs up against the Penrith Panthers. 4 o'clock kickoff. The Panthers are $1.30. The Bulldogs are at $3.40. Now, last year, when the Bulldogs finished 6th and they had a home elimination final against the Manly Seagulls, they got about 60,000 at that game. Now, because this is the week after week 1, this is a sudden death semi-final, the Bulldogs fans are going to show up. I have no doubt about that. The Panthers fans should as well. It isn't that far for the Panthers fans to get to. It's about a half an hour train ride. It really isn't that long. Now, realistically, there should be 60 to 70,000 for this game. Dead set. Anything under 55,000 would be disappointing. But honestly, for a semi-final, Sunday afternoon, they're not colliding with any other sports. They should get 60, 70,000 for this game. Now, looking at the team list for the Dogs, couple of little changes due to a couple of injuries. So Bronson Xerri back from his HIA. Bronson Xerri will go to the centers. Matt Burton will also play in the centers. So Bronson Xerri will go to the right side. Burton will play on the left. Lachlan Galvin and Toby Sexton will be the halves for the Bulldogs in this game. Bailey Haywood will play hooker once again. Reid Marnie and Harry Hayes are on the bench. But keep in mind, in the reserves, Marcelo Montoya and Stephen Crichton. Will Stephen Crichton play? I doubt it. I really doubt he plays. But I'm sure he'll be doing everything in his power to get, cleared to play on Sunday, but I really doubt he'll play. Now, looking at the Panthers team list, it is the exact same team that beat the Warriors in New Zealand last week, but just keep in mind, in the reserves is Mitch Kenny. So if Mitch Kenny is fit and cleared to play, he will come in, and I'm assuming Luke Summerton would probably drop out. So very similar team for Penrith compared to last week. Now, this is probably the opposite of Raiders and Sharks, where the team in the top 4, I don't believe are under any pressure. I really don't. I believe all the pressure in this game is on Penrith, right? Everyone thinks they're going for a 5-peat. They're favourites to win this game. Everyone expects the Panthers to win. Nobody is giving the Bulldogs any hope to win this game. Everyone's just going Penrith. Look, the Bulldogs will be up for it, guys. Let me tell you now. They will be up for this game. Whether they win or not, I don't know. The injury toll with Stephen Crichton being out is a big one for me. So I don't know if they can win without him. But this is the first time in a while where a team that finished in 3rd, if they were to go out in straight sets, you'd probably say it's expected. No one expects the Bulldogs to win on Sunday. So look, I am going to tip the Panthers to win as well, but I don't think they're going to win by 20 or 30 like everyone's saying on social media. I think this game will be a lot closer than what everyone is predicting. So I'm going to say Panthers win. Panthers by 10. I think the Panthers win by about 10 points. I'll go a scoreline of 24 points to 14. And for the first try scorer, again, very unpredictable to pick who's going to score the first try here. But I'm going to go... You know what? I'm going to go with the 5'8". I'm going to go Blaze Talangi. I'm going to go Blaze Talangi to score the first try. Panthers by 10. So before we wrap things up, we'll just go through it quickly. Raiders versus Sharks on Saturday night in the semi-final in Canberra. I'm going the Raiders by 8 in that one. Ethan Strange to score the first try. And on Sunday in the other semi-final at a cool stadium, I'm going the Panthers to beat the Bulldogs by 10. And I'm going to go Blaze Talangi to score the first try. So I'm going the 2 5'8" to score the first try this weekend. But anyway, guys, that's it for my tips for week 2 of the NRL semi-finals. Good luck with your tips. Good luck to your team if they're still in the competition. If not, I hope you're enjoying your Mad Monday and your little off seasons. But thank you all for watching, guys. Really appreciate it. Like and subscribe to the channel. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care, everyone. Have a good one, guys.